Hello, everyone. My name is Florence Olumodimu again. I'm your chef that is not a professional chef. Encouraging you to eat healthy. So today we're going to be making something that I'm sure a lot of you have been wondering, how can we do this at home? I'm going to teach you how to make quick and easy pizza at home. We're using bread as our base, and I was telling you that we can use pita bread, whole wheat bread, and French bread, baguette. There's all types of alternatives that you have available to you now in your local supermarket. So we're going to slice that. We're going to also then have the toppings. The toppings, we're going to be starting out with having a sauce base. I'm going to mix the sauce with some olive oil. You know, pizza originated from Italy. So we're going to be using basil, oregano, spices that are for, authentic Italian. And you'd then see that it would taste like your pizza that you'd get in the store, but in a healthy form. With pizza, you normally have mozzarella cheese. I'm going to be using mozzarella and cheddar cheese to have two cheeses. You can have 2-3 different types of cheeses, but make sure you have your mozzarella cheese. So you'd see that our mozzarella cheese is whiter in color, and while our cheddar is yellow in color. And again, if you go into your neighborhood supermarket, you'd have all types of alternatives, but make sure you have your mozzarella. Mozzarella is the white cheese that you typically have topped on your pizza. So forget about doing that. Because I want it to be hot and spicy, I'm also going to be putting peri sauce from Nando's on it. The toppings, I'm going to be putting some meat toppings. Today is sausage, but we can put bacon, you can put ham. I'm going to be putting some sweet corn on it. I'll also be putting chili peppers, like jalapeno peppers. They are really, really hot. But by the time we put it in the toast and it comes out, it's yummy. Hence tomato ketchup, olive oil. I'm using Italian spices. Rather than, Nigerian markets, you typically would use thyme, but we're not using that today. We're using basil and oregano. They're Italian spices. You can also just make tomatoes without the pepper with some onions and parboil it and use basil. So you can see that it's tomato and basil. It's just plain tomato and basil. The pepper we're adding are the chili peppers that I've sliced, then sausage. So this is so that it can be kosher. This is chicken sausage. So we start out with slicing our bread. So in this case, the bread has the thick part and the thin part. So what I'm going to do is, you see, I want my pizza to be the thick chunk. So I'm going to the middle. So this is going to be one slice of pizza. I'm sure we all have ovens at home. We're going to be using an oven or a toast machine. You can use French bread, like I said. So this is just tomato chunks and pasta. You can do this at home. I make it at home. Add some basil. It already has basil, but I like having the taste of basil in it. I'm going to add some oregano, just a little. Then some olive oil, just about a tablespoon. Then I'm putting my pepper sauce in. Just some Nando's pepper sauce. If you have a sweet tooth, you can use barbecue sauce. I'm going to be putting tomato ketchup. So I've added some ketchup. Once I've mixed it, you then want to spread it. That's the base of your... So if you wanted plain margarita pizza, some people would say, oh, they don't really like cheese. So this would then be what you want to put on. A plain margarita pizza is one that has just the tomato sauce and toppings, just the tomato sauce. Then you can then put the toppings you want if you don't want cheese. If you want 2 types of cheese, 3 types of cheese, it's all up to you. Now my toppings. I want to put a little sweet corn. Why I like this, the whole wheat bread or French bread, is it's really hard. So it's going to be able to hold, stay up. while you're biting it. I'm also putting slices that I've sliced this I put it in the toaster. You can see that it has some crispy brown on it. So I've cooked it. Everything is basically ready to eat. We're just going to heat it up a little more in the toaster or in the oven. If you don't have a toast machine, you can put it in there. When I say toaster, not sandwich toast that closes up. I told you I sliced some chili peppers because I want mine to be very chili. And of course it adds to the colors. I sliced some. I bought cheddar slices. Cheddar comes in different forms. There are some that is not sliced. Then you then have to use your knife to slice it up. So this comes in slices for sandwich and it's sandwich ready. So I'm going to just further make it into some little bits. The toaster that I'm going to use toasts from the bottom and grills from the top. So it's going to help to melt the cheese. Some people don't want a lot of cheese, some want a lot. So that will determine what you use. Some people eat their pizza with a fork and knife, you know that? So you can put a lot of toppings on it, make it really, with a lot of vegetables. Now I'm going to also add my mozzarella cheese. I'm also going to, so I'm slicing, I'm trying to make sure I touch only what I want to cut out. It's really soft, but it's going to do this for your family at home during this season. Make sure it's on the top because it's going to melt on top of it. So I've prepared it. So our cheese is all ready. Like I said, you can put it on your rack and put it in your oven. All right. So we'll be right back. I'm going to put it in the toast machine. We can then cut up the pizza if we want, just as part of the presentation. It's already cooked. The bread, you're not cooking the dough, it's the dough that makes it stay long. So all we were doing was just getting can you see the two cheeses? How beautiful it is. So you're set. That's the finished product. And this is something that will be so nice to do for your friends and family, even at this special festive season.